1930s, during the Depression, created the most millionaires this country's ever seen. Even to this day, more millionaires were created in the 1930s during the Depression. Those were people that understood where we were, knew how to react, knew how to be tactical in this marketplace, and know what to do. And that's why I continue to say is, I'm not trying to scare you, there's plenty of places to make money. I've been focusing on recently on income and dividends. I'm still finding yields in corporate bonds, 7, 8, 9, even 10% on bonds less than 5 years out. I can get 9 or 10% on a bond and get my money back in 5 years or 4 years. That's 90, 100% of the stock market with like 5% of the risk. Why wouldn't I want to do that? And that's what most people fail to realize is investing is not an all or none game, folks. Everybody says, oh, the S&P's doing this. I got to be in the market. I got to be out. You know something? Most of us here in this room, if you simply invested for need, not for greed, looked at what you need in your life, how far and how much money you'll need to retire when the time comes, and work your way backwards and invest and take the least amount of risk possible to get the return you need, you have a lot less sleepless nights, a lot less heart attacks, and still probably get a better return over the long term. If you've just been in the stock market for the last 10 years, you lost money. After inflation, you're negative about 4%. Okay? But by being tactical, you would have been up about 6 to 7% every year, doubled your money, whereas everybody else has sort of languished. We're in a cyclical bear market, otherwise known as a secular bear market. See this green? These are bull markets. Bull markets last a shorter amount of time. We just came off the biggest bull market in the history of time, the 80s and 90s, the baby boomers spending. Bear markets last typically 18 to 25 years. This bear market started at the end of 99. We're about halfway through it. It's going to coincide perfectly with the next generation who's coming up, the echo boomers who are going to spend, the kids born from 82 to 94. They're going to now start to get some spending power. They're going to look for first-time homes around 2016. And that's what we're going to see us pull us out of this malaise. Until then, there's nothing the government can do about it. It's where we are. We're having a bull market rally, no question about it. But it's government-induced. The market is essentially, it's like a crack addict. You give him, the guy, you keep giving him crack, he's going to be fine. But you got to pull it away at some point. Well, the stock market and this economy can't last forever on borrowed money. The government can't continue to put money in eventually. Why? You got to pay your debts back, right? At least we do. I don't know if the government does, but at least they say they will. And it's so important to really understand where we are in this economy. And again, not to scare you at all. There's plenty of places to make money. Our performance has been phenomenal, and you could do it with a lot less stress and a lot less pressure. That's why I put together our top-down tactical protected dividend strategy. It's designed to get typically 70 or 80% of the upside of the stock market with only 20, 30, 40% of the risk. For most of the people out there, that's all they need to get. Sure, there's people out there that, hey, I got to get all the market returns. I want to get 50%, when the market's up 40. Personally, those aren't the clients that we have or the clients we look for. And those are the people that, are going to end up broke anyway. Simply invest for need, not for greed, and to understand where you're going with this, what you're looking for. It's just so important. I think that was the last chart. I do want to just point out our website. A lot of great information on here. The latest newsletter, if anybody has signed up, it's on here. It's www.keithspringer.com. We also do refinancings and mortgage loans and whatnot. The special report, I believe that's the top-down tactical. And the blog, we write a daily blog. The newsletter comes out once a week. But we also update it literally every day. Kristen makes sure that I update it about the economy, the markets, what's happening today. And it's really critical, folks, because this is the critical point in your life that you're smart with your money. You probably have enough money to last the rest of your life if you're smart about it. You don't need to be all in or all out. Invest appropriately, invest for what you need, not for what you greed. You'll get there. Get rid of the headaches, get rid of the heartaches, and have some fun in life and not have to worry about this. It stinks to be on vacation when the market crashes, doesn't it? But that's inevitably what happens.